My name is Noor. I'm 25 years old. People say travel changes you. Maybe that's why I decided to travel. Not to find a place, but to find myself. Or maybe to escape myself. I didn't know that one airport, one delay, and one stranger would change the direction of my entire life. It started with something simple, a delay, but what followed was everything but ordinary. That morning, I was sitting alone at the airport. My flight had been delayed by 2 hours. The terminal was crowded, full of noise, announcements, footsteps, rolling suitcases. But inside me, there was only stillness. That quiet ache that builds up when you carry too many unspoken things. I pulled out my notebook, the one I always carried but never showed anyone. I opened to a blank page, ready to write something that made sense of the silence inside me. That's when he noticed me. A stranger. He wasn't loud or flashy, just present. He walked over and asked, "Are you here to waste time or to make something worth remembering?" I looked up, surprised. He wasn't flirting. He wasn't trying. He was just asking. I didn't know why, but I answered. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just know being here feels better than being where I was. He smiled gently. "Rayyan," he said, offering his hand. I smiled back. "Noor." And just like that, the silence between us turned into a conversation. And that conversation felt like a connection. We started with coffee. Then came stories. He told me he had traveled the world but still felt lost. I told him I hadn't gone far, but I'd been lost inside myself too many times to count. There were pauses, soft ones, not awkward, just quiet spaces where our souls breathed together. Rayyan didn't speak like someone trying to impress me. He spoke like someone who had broken, healed, and learned to live gently. His words weren't poetic, but they landed deep, like rain falling exactly where it's needed. He looked at me and said, "Isn't it strange how two people can meet at an airport and feel like home to each other?" I didn't say anything, but my silence said yes. Then came the announcement. Flight to Istanbul now boarding. My heart sank. The hour we didn't know we were waiting for was ending. I stood up, unsure what to say, how to walk away from something that had just begun. He looked at me, a little quiet now. I asked him softly, "Do you want to say something?" He hesitated, then said, "If it's written, we'll meet again." I smiled, holding his gaze. "And if it's not written?" He looked straight into my eyes. "Then I'll write it myself." I tore a page from my notebook and placed it in his hand. On it, I had written one line: "Some people become time itself." Then I turned around and walked toward the gate. I didn't look back, but something inside me stayed with him. Something quiet, but alive. 3 months later, I was in Florence, standing in a cozy little bookshop. As I ran my fingers across the spines of old books, my hand stopped. A small brown book, no title, just a note handwritten on the cover. To Noor, from Rayyan. My breath caught. I opened the book with trembling fingers. Inside were pages of stories written from memory, of that 1 hour, that one coffee, that one connection. And on the last page, one simple message: I found your time. If you're ready, I'd like to be your future. Since that day, I've never felt alone again. We met once more, this time with no flight delays, no countdown, just presence. Just two people who were once strangers, now writing their next chapter together. Some meetings ask for years, some just need an hour. And sometimes that 1 hour becomes your forever. Maybe love isn't always about promises or perfect plans. Sometimes it's about one unexpected moment, one stranger, and one feeling that never leaves. Rayyan was just a traveler, but he became the path to my soul. And me, I used to write stories. Now, I live them. If you want to hear more stories like this, full of love, emotion, and a little magic, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments below.